Hi friends. In the last video of Dr. Saravanan, he gave an introduction about optimization. What is optimization, and gave definition of optimization, etc. So in this video, professor is going to give an introduction, brief introduction or basics about genetic algorithm. I hand over the session to Professor Dr. Saravanan. Sir, session is handed over to you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Dr. Patmanavan. I am very much pleased to give this presentation on genetic algorithm. So this presentation is about genetic algorithm. First, let me give you introduction about optimization. After that, we can get into genetic algorithm.
Okay.
In academic institutions as well as in industries, because it is a robust optimization technique and it is simple to implement for computer programming, for automated programming. Not only that, so genetic algorithm can be applied to solve any type of complex engineering problems. So my presentation is about the concept of genetic algorithm. So before getting into the genetic algorithm, let me give you introduction about optimization. Let us understand what is optimization. So optimization is the act of obtaining the best result under given circumstances. In real world engineering problems, engineers have to take many technological and managerial decisions at several stages. The ultimate goal of all such decisions is either to minimize the effort required or maximize the desired benefit. So whatever may be the problem, so we would like to minimize if it is an effort. So we want to maximize if it is a benefit. For example, it may be minimization of production cost, minimization of time, minimization of waste, like that. So in case of maximization, so it is maximizing the revenues, maximizing the profit, maximizing quality, like that. So either it is a minimization problem or maximization problem. So since the effort required or the benefit desired in any practical situation can be expressed as a function of certain decision variables. So it can be represented in terms of certain decision variables. So now what is optimization? So optimization can be defined as the process of finding the conditions that give the maximum or minimum value of a function. So let me give you a simple example to understand this. What is optimization? So you see this graph. So here, in the x-axis, what is given is production quantity. Y-axis, the production cost per piece. So it gives the curve. It gives the relationship between production quantity and product cost. So the quantity here, it is less. Production quantity, manufacturing quantity less means the cost is more. So if you start increasing the production quantity, the cost starts decreasing. But it is not decreasing. Beyond this particular point, again it starts increasing. So here, so the problem is find X for minimizing Fx. That means find the production quantity which gives minimum product cost. So looking at the graph, you can find, so this particular point gives minimum cost. So this is called optimum X, optimum production quantity. So this is a minimization problem. So same problem can be formulated as a maximization problem. So in order to make it maximization, the Fx has to be multiplied by -1. So same function, but having a negative sign. it becomes a maximization problem. So here you can see by increasing in this quadrant below x-axis. So if I increase the production quantity, it is increasing because it is minus. It is increasing. After this optimum point, it comes down. So this is called maximization problem. So any engineering optimization problem either formulated as a maximization problem or a minimization problem. In standard form, it is always formulated as a minimization problem. Now let us come to the genetic algorithm. So what is genetic algorithm? It mimics the principles of natural genetics. That means it is simulation of natural genetics. So natural genetics. So genetic process is simulated for solving optimization problem. Other words, it is called intelligent exploitation of random sets. Intelligent exploitation of random sets. So it is nothing but random sets process, but plus intelligent exploitation. Hence, the natural genetics is simulated here. It becomes an intelligent exploitation of random sets. So here, in case of simple GA, simple genetic algorithm, 3 genetic operators are simulated. So these are all the genetic operators simulated to solve an optimization problem. First one is called reproduction operator. Second, crossover operator. And then fourth one, mutation operator. So genetical process, what is reproduction? It is nothing but multiplication of cells, multiplication of chromosomes. Now we are in the COVID-19 crisis, corona crisis. So the coronavirus, so the why it is spreading across globe because of its capability to reproduce. So simply it starts multiplying. So that is the problem now. So this is applicable. This genetic operator is applicable to any living organisms, human beings, animals, plant, anything have the capability to reproduce. So in natural process, controlling is very difficult, but here hence it is a simulated process. So this reproduction process can be controlled in order to achieve the minimum or maximum of function value. So the second genetic operator simulated is crossover. So crossover operator, genetically, for example, a crossover of male chromosome with female chromosome. So what is the outcome? So outcome here, it could be male or it may be female. It depends on the crossover. So again, this cannot be controlled, but after crossover, the outcome is either male or female. Or it may be crossover of certain properties. For example, the children properties, characteristics depends on the characteristics of their parents. So crossover, how the crossover is performing, accordingly, we get the characteristics of the child. Like that, the third operator is mutation operator. So mutation, so for example, you take the characteristics of a child from a particular parents. So in the child, a particular character may be different from their parents or may be different from their ancestor. It has not come from the genetics. So if it is in genetics in the sense, it may be because of the mutation. So you know that genes, so chromosomes, genes are there. So every property depends on particular gene. So it's a mutation of that gene. So by mutating that particular gene, so the corresponding character will be different. So these are the 3 natural genetic operators that is simulated here in order to solve optimization problem. Now let me explain with a simple algorithm. So this is the algorithm of simple genetic algorithm. So here first is to start with the initial population. In case of conventional method or mathematical programming technique, it starts with a single point. But here, we need to start with a population of points. Randomly, we need to generate a population of points. After that, we need to evaluate each and every point. Okay. So now let me explain the simple GA with a flow chart. So first, in case of a genetic algorithm, so we need to start with initial population. In case of mathematical programming technique, conventional optimization technique, majority is based on single point. So the starting point is a single solution. After that, every iteration, the solution will be improving. But in case of GA, we need to start with random population. So we need to generate initial population. After that only we can proceed. Then after generating population at random, we have to go for evaluation. That means the corresponding objective function. For example, minimum objective function, in the sense we need to see the objective function which is giving minimum objective function. So accordingly, we need to assign some fitness. So for example, the random population, say 20 samples are there. Population size 20, in the sense 20 solutions will be there. And then each and every solution, based on the evaluation, some fitness value have to be assigned. Then after that comes the genetic operators. So first operator applied is a selection process. Select parents based on fitness. So here the initial random population is treated as parental population. After applying genetic process, so the updated new population is taken as children population. So select parents based on fitness, that means reproduction. So we need to apply certain reproduction operator in order to complete this. So several methods are available for this selection process: roulette wheel selection, rank selection, sigma selection, and many methods are there. So after reproducing the parental stings, then we have to go for crossover. So in order to complete the crossover, we need to select a particular parental sting. A pair of stings are to be selected. With that pair, crossover operator has to be applied. Then after completing that, then mutation comes. So mutation means here we need to select that particular variable, and then we have to go for mutation. Here the variables, actually the variables, it has to be coded as a binary number, so that each and every variable or every binary number can be treated as a chromosomes. So by treating this as a chromosome, these genetic process are applied. So mutation. So mutation is the binary number, the coded binary number representing the chromosome. And then each binary digit is representing a gene. So for the purpose of mutation, a particular bit has to be selected, and then it has to be modified. So this completes one iteration. So in genetic algorithm, it is not called iteration, it is called generation, because we start with parental population. After applying genetic process, we update the new population, that is called children population. So this is called generation. So parent means first generation, children population, second generation, like that. So this process is called generation. So after completing one generation, now whether the termination criteria is met or not, maybe some target value we need to fix, whether the target value is obtained or not. So if it is obtained, so we are going to stop with this. So if it is not obtained, so normally just by completing one generation or iteration, it may not be possible to get the optimal solution. So in that case, it has to be repeated. So same process has to be repeated so many times. So here initial population, here the updated population, the parental population comes. So the parental population, again, it has to be evaluated. Based on the evaluation, assigning the fitness. And then again, 3 genetic operators are to be applied. And then you update the new population. Again, the termination criteria is met or not. So if it is not met, then again it has to be repeated. Like that, this process is repeated until the termination criteria is met or until the answer is obtained. So I told you that binary numbers. So the variables has to be represented by a binary number so that this can be treated as chromosomes. So here I have taken the objective function as sin x. So fx. So here x is, here it is the degree. So sin x. So y equal to sin x. So here the problem is a maximization problem. Find x which gives maximum fx. So it is a sinusoidal function. So here you can see from the graph. So 0, pi by 2, 90, pi 180. So here what happens to the function, sinusoidal function. So the value, pi value increasing in the sense, it is also increasing, but after reaching a particular point, it is coming down. So this is at pi by 2. So you know that pi by 2, 90, sin 90 is 1. So the answer is known. This is for, in order to understand the implementation, it is taken as a sample problem. So here the problem is find x which gives maximum fx. So here x is going to be 90, corresponding maximum value will be 1. Now let us see how this answer can be obtained by implementing genetic algorithm. So in order to implement genetic algorithm, so it has to be coded as a binary numbers, so real values. So here real values, it is the degree 0 to 180. That is the real value, but it is coded as a binary number. So here minimum value is 0, maximum value is 180. So here 6-digit number is selected for coding. So 0 means 6 zeros, 180 means 6 1. Then in between, so with the 6-bit binary number, how many values can be generated? So if you take base as 2, so how many combinations are there? 2 power n minus 1. That means here 63 values can be generated, including 0, 64 values are generated. Then in that case, in this range, if I generate 64, it is 3 degree. That means here, let us take this number, binary number 000100. So what is the corresponding decoded value? So first, if we decode this value, corresponding numerical value is here third position, 1 is there. So it is 2 power 2. So 2 power 2, 4. So accuracy is 3. So 4 into 3, 12. So this particular number, 6-digit binary number representing 12 degree. So like that, so according to the random number, corresponding degree can be decoded. So after encoding, encoding with a number, binary number, we need to go for a random population. So randomly, we need to generate the initial population. So here, for sample, I have taken 5. So 5 samples are there. That means we need to generate 5 random samples. So in order to generate initial population, we need to generate 5-digit random number. So 5-digit random number is generated 5 times. So these are all the 5-digit number generated at random, and then corresponding decoded values and corresponding function value. So sin 12, it is 0.21, sin 24, 0.41, like that. The function values are given. Then first comes the reproduction operator. So here I am going to explain rank selection method for reproduction. So in order to apply rank selection method, so we need to rank the solutions with reference to the function value. So function is maximization value, maximization problem. So which is the least one? So here the least one is 0.21, and which is the highest one? 0.95 is highest one. So least one is taken as first rank, the highest one is taken as fifth rank. So in between values, accordingly, it has been ranked. Here, fourth point is ranked as 2, third point is ranked as 3, second point is ranked as 4th. So this is the ranking for the random population based on the function value. So after assigning ranking, now we can go for reproducing the initial population. So in order to complete this rank selection method, so we need to assign a probability of selection. So rank 1 probability of selection assigned is 0.05. Rank 2, it is 0.1. It is gradually increasing. Third rank 0.2, fourth rank 0.3, fifth rank 0.35. So cumulative probability must be 1. So here by adding all these values, it is 1. It becomes 1. So now after that, now what is the corresponding point? So now number 1. So sample number 1 from the random population, it is rank 1. Next sample 4 is rank 2. So according to the rank, it has been written. Now corresponding probability assigned, and then cumulative next probability, we need to calculate the cumulative probability. So first 0.05, second 0.05 plus 0.1, 0.15, then 0.35, 0.65. So these are all the cumulative probability. So next is we need to generate random number in the range 0 to 1 with 2-digit accuracy. So now first random number generated in this case 0.25, second random number 0.70, third 0.8, fourth 0.5, fifth 0.6. So these are all the random number generated in the range 0 to 1. So with this random number, now we can select a particular rank from the initial random population. So 0.25. So how to select with reference to this random number? So we need to look for cumulative probability. So 0.25 lies between 0.15 and 0.35. So maximum has to be taken. So rank 3 has to be taken. So sample 3 is rank 3. So it has to be taken first. So by applying rank selection method, first sample taken from the initial population is the sample 3. The next random number 0.7. So 0.7 lies between 0.65 and 1. So 5. Rank 5 is taken. So rank 5. So sample 5 is rank 5. So that is taken. Again 0.8. With that again rank 5 is selected. Fourth random number is 0.5. Rank 4 is selected. Fifth random number is 0.6. Again 4 is selected. Now what is the count, number of copies of initial random population? So here first sample it is 0. Fourth sample it is 0. Third sample it is 1 copy is made. Second sample 2 copies are made. Fifth sample 2 copies are made. So this is the outcome after reproduction. That means inferior points, sample 1, 4 are deleted because of the objective function value, inferior points. So next, the third point, which is moderate, just 1 copy is made, just it is retained. And then sample 2 and sample 5, because of the performance, each sample 2 copies are made. So beginning 5 samples are there. So after reproduction also, we need to maintain the same sample size, but now better ones are reproduced. So again, we have got 5 samples from the initial random population. This is called intermediate population. Now the first operation, reproduction operator is completed. Now with this intermediate population, we need to apply the second operation, that is crossover. So we need to apply now crossover with this intermediate population. So for crossover, I have taken fifth sample and first sample and then fifth sample. So first sample random number of the binary number of the first sample. Here, binary number of the fifth sample. Here, crossing site is taken as third. Now, the outcome after crossover. So, first offspring, first 3 zeros, it is maintained. Next, again, it is a 3 0 from the fifth sample, so which comes here. So, here, second offspring, so 0, 1, 1. This the first, last 3 digit from chromosome 1, it comes here. So it is 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So the children strings after crossover, the first string, the value becomes 0. 12 becomes 0. Second children string, it was for 72, now it becomes 84. So there is an improvement. So hence, this point after crossover, it is an improvement. This may be maintained during next generation. The first children string, hence it is 0. It may be deleted from the population during next generation. Then after completing the crossover operation, so next operation is mutation. So mutation, again, fifth sample is taken for mutation. Here, then a mutation site. So first digit is taken for mutation. So 0 means we need to make it as 1. So by having 0, corresponding value is 72. By changing this as 1, the corresponding value is 160. Now, so far, the values are generated in between 0 to 180. But by implementing mutation, now it is different. So different value is obtained. So by creating such a value away from the initial random population, so we can ensure that global optimal solution is obtained.
Thank you very much, Professor, for giving this excellent introduction on GA. So I think the students would benefit from this basic introduction about GA, and they would have got an idea. So what could be the next step in this genetic algorithm, Professor? Next level. This is the basic introduction. So what is the next advanced stage, Professor?
So here I explain only the concept of GA.
Okay.
That means 3 genetic operations. I explain how these 3 genetic operations can be implemented for solving engineering optimization problem. But maybe I like to take a real problem, real engineering problem, and then I want to demonstrate how genetic algorithm can be implemented for solving engineering optimization problems.
Okay, Professor. So in the next session, next video,
next presentation, first I like to explain a non-linear programming problem, solving GA for a non-linear programming problem. After that, let me explain with an engineering optimization problem.
Okay. Thank you very much, Professor. Thank you for this for your valuable time.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you.